be something turnkey, but no problem, we can provide those as well. So here's a house that I was just at 2 weeks ago. We were rehabbing, and this one's in Cleveland. You can see the guys out there working on it right there. Picked up this property for a club leader up in Cupertino. Okay, they're a club leader up in Cupertino. They picked up 2 properties from me, and this is one of them. Here's the numbers. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,200 square feet. They got it for $45,000. 15% cap rate is what they're getting after everything is netted out. That's a really good deal. This property here will easily sell for about $55,000, $60,000. It's a gorgeous street, really pretty, really pretty. Okay, here's another one, a little bit less in price, $30,000. This will cap out at $16,000. Remember, these are in strong working class neighborhoods or better. We don't do low income. Here's another over in Cleveland, 4-bedroom, 1-bath, all brick, 1,800 square feet. Doesn't look like 1,800 square feet, huh? It's got a finished basement. It's got a finished out basement. It's got bedrooms down there and everything, bathroom, everything. $46,000, pulls in a 15% cap. You know what's cool about Cleveland when you come to us? Is I'm not just in Cleveland. Let me back up. We sell properties in Southern California, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Kansas City, Indianapolis, and Cleveland, and El Paso, Texas. So we're in 7 different markets. But in Cleveland, you got low acquisition costs, you got high cash flow. Remember earlier I said about that small window of opportunity where you can buy something really cheap and these houses will bounce real hard in a short period of time? These are them. I'm moving lots of money out of my Phoenix market right over into Cleveland. Because here, these properties at the peak value we're selling between $90,000 to $120,000. Is the peak value important to us investors? Yes, it is. It's very important to us investors. A lot of people say, oh, who cares what sold for in 2000? I care. I just showed you the real estate market. It always does this. That means we'll eventually reach that number again and eventually surpass that number. Now, what's really cool about our Cleveland properties is that you 1-year warranty in regards to all the rehab. I don't care what it is. We fix it. No cost out of your pocket. Free management the very first year. No money out of your pocket. A flat $750 for management starting the second year. There's no percentages. There's no nothing coming out of your pockets. $750. We'll just take it out of the rent starting the second year. That's a good deal.
Do anything in Indiana?
Yes. Oh, did I not say Indiana? We do a lot of stuff out of Indiana. Or actually out of Indianapolis is where we do it. So here's one right here. So here's a property that we're rehabbing. We didn't get the landscaping in yet, but we turned around and fixed this property up and tiled everything. It's actually a really nice color. When you see it's like a Coca-Cola rust red, actually. And it works well. It doesn't look so good on the screen, though. But we sold to an investor for $59,000. He's getting a 9.4% cap rate. Really, in your Indianapolis, Kansas City market, they're mirror markets, very similar in economies, climate, price, rentership, everything. And you're looking at about 9% cap rate, really strong. Every once in a while in these good neighborhoods we can hit 10%. Now I can easily go get 15, 18% in down south of downtown, but trust me, you don't want to go down there.
Where'd the extra $3,000 go?
I'm sorry?
Where'd the $3,000 go?
The 3,000?
$100,000 in income, $69,000 sale. It's like a 14% cap, right?
No, not when you net everything out.
Yeah.
You gotta net everything out, taxes and all that other stuff. Okay, here's one that's absolutely beautiful in Kansas City. Okay, big lot, 1.2 acres, $85,000. You wouldn't mind living there. I don't mind living there. It's a great little house. Pick it up for an investor. 8.2% cap rate. Why? Because it's higher in price. It's a much, much more desirable neighborhood. And if you look here, it costs about $100 per square foot to build something like this over there. So if you multiply that by the square footage, it costs $222,000. However, when you figure everything out, it only comes out to be $38 a square foot. So depends on what you're after. The Kansas City, Indianapolis market will give you a good blend of appreciation and cash flow. The Cleveland market's going to give you really cash flow, but you have that short window of opportunity to capture that appreciation. And then your primary markets like Vegas, Phoenix, California, those are strictly designed for appreciation. So here's the thing: we sit back and we look at our life, right? And we grow up, when we're kids, and we think, I'm going to be a baseball player. I'm going to be a cop. I'm going to be a fireman. I'm going to be a nurse. I'm going to be a mom. I'm going to be the best wife I can, whatever it may be. And we start moving along time. We got all these goals, and time keeps going. You know what? We're all going to the top at this point, aren't we? Don't see anything wrong until you actually see your career path, right? And it's just all over the place. You did some good, you did some bad, you fall apart, you scrape your knee, you get back up and move it again. Well, here's the thing. We've got what we see in our mind is what actually happens, and everything in between, it's really the reason why you drink, right? I don't drink. I'm not a drinker, but I thought it was fun. So the conclusion is this. Get out there and get some education in the niche field that you're going to be pursuing. You don't have to know everything about everything. I own a marketing company. I don't know everything about marketing, nor do I want to know. I hire the professionals that need to be in place. I don't know everything about real estate. I have a coach. I look in certain areas. I got a coach for buy and hold strategies. I got a coach for buy and sell strategies. Ask for help. Get a plan started. It may be simple, which it should be. And that may just be what I showed you earlier, that one house per year. It'd be something as simple as that $45,000 house, or maybe you're after like that $85,000 house. Get some consulting. Don't do it by yourself. A lot of us men think, oh, we'll be on our own island. I don't need help. Not true at all. Joint ventureships are really important. Consulting is really important. Could you imagine the Lakers not having a coach? They're all professionals. They all get paid millions of dollars, but they have a coach. They got someone in their corner directing them because the Lakers are in their business, but the coach is overseeing the business and can point out the little things that need to be fixed. Make sure that coach is in that niche field to keep you on the right course and get it going. Because a lot of people say, oh, I wish I could have $1 million. I wish I could own properties. I hope this someday. Wishing and hoping is not a course of action. Just not. Got to get it going. Get at least that one house per year so that way you can build up that real estate portfolio to where you find your financial success and secure your future. So if you're interested, by all means, you can give us a call, shoot us an email, jump on our website. Remote Rehabs is the program that we offer through Black Belt Investors to find you wholesale deals and start helping you build that real estate portfolio or build that real estate cash machine. Thank you guys for your time. If you have any questions, I'll be over here at the table.
Vincent,
Yes, sir.
could I just ask you one thing on the coaching? You and I talked about coaching, and 1 out of 10 or out of 100 people, how many would actually do something and why other ones fail? Could you just do a real quick thing to kind of let people know, don't go down that road?
Let me ask you this. I'll try to put it in simple terms. Okay, Michael? Okay, still with me, right? All right. I've been watching the whole time. Who's ever joined a fitness gym? Raise your hand if you have. Who's ever got a membership at a fitness gym? Great. How long did it last?
Not as long as I paid.
Exactly. So here's the thing. You go down to the fitness gym. You get all excited because you've got a plan in your mind. My plan is to get fit, to lose some weight, maybe increase my cardio, tone up my muscles. So you go down that gym, you sign up for that membership, you pay your money so that you can walk through the door, so you can use machines that you have no idea what they do, and you can join these funny name classes like, Pilates aerobics. You get all pumped up. Next thing you know is that you're at the sporting goods store buying your gear, new Nikes and everything, so when you walk in the door, you look like you know what you're doing. Right? And then you start getting those machines. And you look at them, you start reading because you don't know exactly how to work. But you get on it, you start moving around, and you're feeling good. You leave the gym like, gosh, that was great. 2 days later, you can barely get out of bed. You're hurt, you're sore. But you get up and you do your stretches, you go back to the gym, you do it all over again. On average, I own gyms. On average, people last about 2.5 weeks. And they keep paying for their membership, and they go away. The biggest reason why they give up when they're sore and they're sweaty is excuses and They don't have a personal trainer by their side to push them. Do it this way. Do it, I'm going to kick you in the ass. Do this, or, they don't have that trainer guiding them along the way to be successful. We've all tried dieting by ourselves. We've all tried working out by ourselves. How well does it work for you? But when you have that personal coach right there by your side, you now have accountability. They're going to give you homework. You better do it because they're going to be all over your butt if you don't. You're going to feel humiliated if you're not. So now you're kind of forced to take action of something that you really want to do anyways. So your success rate is going to skyrocket. For those that don't have a coach, fail within 2.5 weeks.
And even if you have a coach, what are the reasons for people still just not doing it? Because we know, even when you have a coach, maybe 7 out of 10 aren't going to do it.
That's right. You know what the biggest reason why most people don't do it? Does anybody know?
Fear.
Fear? Fear would probably be neck and neck with time. Because the biggest excuse I hear is time. The reality is fear. Because we all have time. How do I run 6 martial arts schools, an auction bidding service, black belt investors, a hard money lending company, a marketing company, a holding company, and do properties nationwide and doing over 1,700 per year consistently for the last 5 years?
You're cloned.
Not by myself. I'm not watching The Voice. I'm not turning on Dancing with the Stars. Time management, making sure that I focus on what I specialize in, I hire my weaknesses out, and I utilize my time properly. Everybody else would say, oh, I just got off from work, let me sit down and boom, turn on the TV. Distractions are the #1 thing that gets in everybody's way. And people, what's the answer? Oh, how you been doing? Oh, I've been busy. Oh, that's the #1 answer. Everybody can be busy being busy. It's different from being busy and productive. That's the difference there. You got to be busy being productive, not being busy being busy. Fear, the excuse of lack of time, and a lack of motivation typically is what makes everybody fall to the bottom.
It's a battle. Thank you very much. Great job. So there's a coach, you guys. You gotta be over there talking to him. If you want a job, be a coach. Go coach something. We've all got something to give. Thank you very much. We're going to be meeting here next month on the 9th at 1 o'clock till 4 during the day. It's going to be a Saturday, so we're switching over to Saturdays. So we're going to have Terry Hill back to talk about commercial real estate, and also we're going to have John Whitney in here to talk about FAR infrared, talk a little bit about solar, that kind of stuff. It's getting cold. If you haven't gotten a FAR infrared heating pad for your bed, you better check them out. They're pretty nice. You crank all the heat off your house and save some money. There you go.
I always in real estate.
Thank you very much.
I always say, well, what are you interested in?
Right back here on the table, see the little